If I do it again, I'll kill myself. Or I'll do a Japanese sword suicide. What's that thing called? Sudoku or something? Sudoku? Maybe I can make up for it by getting tons of rings in my next special stage or something like that. This is one of the first levels in the game where there's different routes I can take. It's got like the first two levels, the Green Hill Zone and Marble Zone, only really have one specific route you can take to get to the end of the level. This one has a couple of different routes you can take. And it's got at least a couple more than the previous two levels. I think I'm gonna just stay on and use the normal path for this game, for this Let's Play, and not get like all exotic. I have a question. Why is the sky purple? Does Sonic live like in a universe with purple skies or some shit? Even though I'm going to stay on the normal path, I want to get something up here on the special path. Yeah, I was talking about why the last zone is called, why the first zone is called Green Hill Zone. Like, why is it called Green Hill Zone if there's only one? If there's more than one hill? Why is this called Spring Yard Zone? What's spring and what's yard about it? I mean, I'm guessing by the green grass in the background, maybe I'm in some sort of park or something. I don't know. I don't understand this level very much. Little secret passage here. Well, it doesn't go anywhere, it just leads to some rings, but who doesn't like rings? I do. I love rings. Yeah, those enemies aren't listed in those like the bat guys in Marble Zone aren't listed in the instruction manual. Oh, I remember one of the things I was talking about in Marble Zone Act 1 that I forgot to talk about. I was talking about Japanese instruction manuals for the Sonic. It's like I was going through the Japanese instruction manuals on Sonic Retro, and I realized how colorful they are compared to the American ones. Like Americans suck. Like Japanese do everything better than us. Like cars, video games, porn. I kind of want to talk about porn, do I? I'll avenge you, Shield. Gotcha. Alright, let's do this. 2 more emeralds to get. Oh yeah, I remember another thing I was talking about Chaos Emeralds. Why are they called Chaos Emeralds if they're not all green? Like, shouldn't they be called Chaos Jewels? You know, blue is a sapphire, red is a ruby, yellow is a topaz, I think that's what it's called, and then green would be the emerald. I'm just curious why they call them Chaos Emeralds if they're not all emeralds. And in the case of Sonic Spinball, the Chaos Emeralds were blue. Of course, the canon ability of that game is debated by because I don't think that game is canon. Or that, or those weren't real Chaos Emeralds, they were fakes. I think they were fakes, because why were there 16 of them and they were all blue? Yes, there are 16 emeralds in that game, I counted. That's, I think, yeah, 16. That's just hypothetical, I can remember how many emeralds there are on Sonic Spinball. There were 16, are you sure? Yep, there's exactly 16. You're sure about that? No, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Got the red one. One more to go. I thought I was going to get extra rings to make up for my losing rings in Marble Zone Act 3, but fuck it. I don't really care right now. I guess I'm going to stay on the normal paths. Or in some cases, why it's called the lower paths. when I say normal path, I mean the path that is most likely designers expect you to take the first time playing. Of course, if there wasn't multiple different paths you could take, or at least some numerous paths you could some different paths you could take, the game wouldn't be that great because it would kill some of the replay value. Like good games have replay value. Well, or at least have like some replay value. Well, okay. I guess for a second you can have a good game without a game with poor replay value. And still have a good game, but if you want to keep games interesting, replay value is nice. And having a game where you have multiple paths helps replay value. Like, oh, if you play the second time around, there's different paths you can take. And in this case, I'm taking a secret passage. Hello, extra life. Oh, this part's a pain in the ass to get out of. Especially like look at this here when you get the springs with the bumpers. You get stuck in there. I mean, it's not like you get permanently stuck. It's kind of weird. It's like being in a pinball machine. This is what the instruction manual says about this level, in case you're wondering. I'm gonna go back up here for a minute. I thought there was an item box down here. I guess that's a different area that's like, because there's lots of areas that look like this with the 3 springs at the bottom, 3 run ones at least. Oop. Bang. Yeah, seriously, what's up with the purple sky? Where did you come from? I don't remember seeing a buzz bomb here. Oh, there goes a roller. I'm not gonna get his ass. Oh, yes I will. You like that? Rollers. I think I would have called them rollers, right? Ooh. Yeah, the secret exit. There's like 2 exits in this level. This exit's better because it's got some rings I can get. Alright, let's get that last Chaos Emerald. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I don't know if I'll bother getting the 50 rings for the continue here. Why not? If I screw up, I got plenty of chances. I can get the emerald. The interesting thing is, this is actually the last special stage for the last Chaos Emerald. This is actually the easiest Chaos Emerald to get because the emerald's right there. It's just like the third one, but the third one was which is the hardest one, is a lot harder because the room's a lot bigger. Like the emerald's right there. And this is supposed to be the last special stage. Shouldn't the last one be the hardest and the first one be the easiest? I mean, this is the easiest one, and it's the last one I'm getting. Okay, I can get the Chaos Emerald. I know it's kind of weird. As a kid, like when I got this last Chaos Emerald, I'm like, this is the easiest emerald to get, and this is the last one, right? Right? Kind of weird. And it's the white one. Or the gray one. That's white to me. I call it white. The instruction manual calls it gray. Because the instruction actually lists the color of the emeralds. That's white. It's more white to me. It even calls the pink one purple. I'm sorry, the purple one pink, and then like the manual lists it as pink, but in the game it looks purple. Although there has been pink Chaos Emeralds. Sonic 2 had a pink Chaos Emerald, which was later replaced by a light blue one. Got them all 6. Later be 7. And they don't do anything except give you the better ending, but even the final ending isn't that better. Chaos Emeralds really don't have a purpose in this game. I mean, they don't really do anything to the storyline like they do in future Sonic games. It's not really until Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and of course Sonic Adventure that really describes the origin abilities of the Chaos Emeralds. Kind of weird. They're just there just to collect them so you can get a better ending. Not that the ending you get that where if you don't get all the cancer emeralds is bad, just that Robotnik has the emerald. But what do the emeralds do? We didn't know till Sonic 2 or Sonic 3. Well, they might have said in the Japanese instruction manual. I'll have to read it because I know the story is a little different in the Japanese. I mean, the story's the same, but there's some things in the Japanese instruction manual that aren't said in the American instruction manual. And the Chaos Emeralds explanation might be one of them. Like I said, the Japanese instruction manuals are awesome. Can you get me with your fireballs? I don't think so. Come on, am I on Act 3? Yeah, because I got the Lost Chaos Emerald. You know, want to hear an interesting story? When I first played this game as a kid, and I first heard this music for Spring Yard Zone, for some weird reason, this music reminded me of the theme song from DuckTales. Disney's DuckTales, you know? I don't know. I mean, I watched a lot of Disney as a kid, and for some reason this music reminded me of the theme song. I can still hear the DuckTales theme song in my head, because I mean, didn't the Nostalgia Critic say that was one of the catchiest theme songs ever made for a cartoon series or something like that? Yeah, I think he did. Because it is catchy. Although I can't remember the lyrics though, because it's been forever since I've actually Did I just go around in a giant circle? Yeah, I went around in a circle. I just basically went. I was doing some backtracking to get some money. I actually went back to our back to the previous area that I've already been at. This is actually a secret area that I wasn't intending to go. Hey, Buzz Bomber. Come on, get up there. Yeah. What the fuck? Guess I wasn't expecting that. That was my bad. Leap of faith. A lot of people complaining, and like I've watched a lot of the Angry Video Game Nerd, and like when he's reviewing side-scrolling platforms, which are the majority of the games that he reviews, it seems. One of the things he seems to complain about a lot is how games have leaps of faith where you leap down and you don't know what's below you. I gotta say that with every platformer I've ever played, there's always that issue. You could drop down, you don't know what's gonna be there. It could be death, you could be rewarded, or you could be punished. Who knows? I don't give a fuck, really. Oh, crap, I didn't mean to get those yet. Because I had some else. Okay, I screwed up. I didn't mean to get the invincibility item yet. Because I had to get something up here first. That's my bad. Yeah, these rings right here. Come on, spike ball, go down. If you wait for the spike ball to run while it drops, this one will be rolling up, will be going up, so that way you can run right through it. A little secret I learned as a kid. Of course, some of you probably. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! That was bullshit. I'll show you what happened. See, I came up that and I couldn't stop. I even pushed on the direction pad the other way and his momentum wouldn't stop. I mean, it's like, what the hell? That's so unfair. Man. Screwed me. Pissed now. It's the second time I've lost my rings. I'm sitting here telling you guys how I'm so good that I barely get hit. Well, I said barely get hit. I said I don't ever get hit. I said barely get. Of course, as a kid, like I said, when I played this game, if I ever got hit, like if I was playing this game as a little kid, I wouldn't be still playing. I would be hitting the reset button saying, nope, starting over. Of course, I think anyone can do what I do as long as they play the game, but they can memorize. They can memorize everything. Of course, even I forget things sometimes. I have a question. What's with those neon lights? I don't know if you guys saw it, but you probably, if you're a Sonic fan, you know what I'm talking about. What's with the lights, the neon lights that say COPE in this level? It says COPE, COPE. Is there a reason why it says it? Cope with what? Cope with losing my rings? Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time coping with that. There's also another one that says in the Act 1, if you could take the higher path, it says up on CPU. What? I mean, maybe it's something Japanese and I'm not getting. Okay, let's do this. Oh, got him. It's the first time I've ever hit him without him lowering first. Starting to lower, you know what I mean? Let's fuck it. I'm pissed off that I lost my rings again. A Sonic Master does not do that. A true Sonic Master keeps his rings. Well, actually, I'm actually going to blame my losing my rings in this case.